Good morning, everybody. Let's start with the same August. RBI approves. RBI approves 57128 crores as surplus. To the central government. To the central government 2019-20. RBI approved 5718 crore as the surplus to the central government 1920. Right, to maintain the RBI decided to maintain RBI decide to maintain the CRB, the CR buffer at 5.5%. What is CR buffer? Contingency risk buffer. 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 Go to the next. Contingency risk buffer. Right. RBI announced positive pay features. Positive pay feature to help avoid check frauds. RBI announced positive pay feature to help or avoid check frauds. Right. Right. The limit is 50,000 rupees. Will cover approximately 20% of transaction 20% of transaction by volume and 80% by value. 20% transaction by volume and 80% by value. All right. It is introduced above 50,000 rupees check, above 50,000 rupees check, above 50,000 rupees check. Right. RBI announced the positive pay feature to help and avoid the check fraud. The limit is 50,000, which cover approximately 20% of the transaction value. By volume, 80% by transaction value. It is introduced above 50,000 rupees check. It is introduced above 50,000 rupees check. It is introduced by 50,000 rupees check. Positive pay features means जो 50,000 रु अधिका टंका रो जो चेक इश्यू करा होची तदे पॉजिटिव चेक दिया जीवो. पॉजिटिव चेक मीन्स तार 20% ट्रांजैक्शन लिखा हबो, 80% वैल्यूज मेंशन करा हबो. मीन्स जोटा के अधिका प्रायोरिटी ताकू दिया जीवो 50,000 रुपीस रो चेक जोडा अछि. काहे कि अधिका प्रायोरिटी रे जदी चेकआउट न करा जीवो ताले सेतरे कोन स्कैम होबार चांसेस बहुत अधिका. Go to the next. Right. RBI recently issued the statement on developmental and regulatory policies by RBI 2020, development and regulatory policy 2020. All right. Clear? Number one, advances under advances against gold ornaments and jewelry, right? Gold ornament and jewelry, advance against the gold ornament and jewelries. Right? Presently, it is non-agricultural process. Right? Presently, it is in the non-agricultural purpose. Presently, it is in the non-agricultural purpose. মানে আগ্রো এগ্রিকালচারাল গোল্ড লোন যে যাଉଥିଲା ଏବେ এগ্রিকালচারাল গোল্ড নাই যে কোনসি গোল্ড লোন নব যদি গোল্ড লোন নব তার অ্যামাউন্ট অফ 75% to 90% till March to 31st March 2021, right? All right, go to the next. Second one is ASLF. What is ASLF? ASLF additional standing liquidity facility. Additional standing liquidity facility. Additional standing liquidity facility. Like NHB and NABARD. Will provide the additional liquidity facility up to rupees 5,000 crores. RBI issued statement on development of regulatory policy by RBI 2020. First, the advance against the gold ornament and jewelry 75%. Gold ornament and jewelry normally agricultural sector loan दिया जाता है. वर्तमान से माने कौन करनी? All the sector open कर दे चंदे 75% or 90% gold value रे से माने loan देवे. Second, ASLF additional standing liquidity facility. NHB and NABARD will produce additional liquidity facility of 5,000 crore. 5,000 crore additional liquidity facility दिया जाएगी. कहना system चलीवा दरकार, economics purpose चलीवा दरकार. Non like country survive करी परिबो नहीं. ODR. What is ODR? ODR. Anybody? Online dispute resolution. What is ODR? Online dispute resolution. Online dispute resolution. Online dispute resolution. It is introduced by RBI. It is introduced by RBI. Objective digital payments. Objective digital payment. Clear? Go to the next. It is a system driven and rule-based mechanism with zero or minimal manual intervention ODR, online dispute resolution by RBI for the digital payment. It is a system driven rule based mechanism with zero or minimum manual intervention. Adre monishankara kichi kamo nai, eta network through hi heijibo. Right, tomorrow transaction complaint sabu network in decide kardabo, software in decide karibo, manual interlink habo nahi. Right, IndusInd Bank, IndusInd Bank acquires 7.82% stake, 7.82% stake in Eveready by invoking pledges share by invoking pledges shares. IndusInd Bank acquires 7.82% stake in Eveready by invoking pledges shares. So ete jinso मन रखनी खाली IndusInd Bank acquired 75% in Eveready. Eveready company रे से 70 कौन करचंती तुम्हारा 7.2% share purchase करचंती. Right? KB Kamath Committee set up by RBI. KB Kamath Committee set up by RBI for the resolution of framework for COVID-19 framework को settle करिया पाई के बी कामत कमिटी सेटअप करा जायछि. Present President of New Development Bank, President of New Development Bank, President of New Development Bank, KB Kamath Committee, President of New Development, set up by RBI for the resolution framework. Next leka. RBI launched pilot scheme. For offline retail payments using cards and mobile devices. RBI launched the pilot scheme for the offline retail payment using card and mobile devices. PSO. What is PSO? Payment system operator. Payment system operators. Go to the next. Payment system operators. Go to the next. Payment system operators. Go to the next one. Right. RBI 7th bi-monthly monetary policy. RBI 7th bi-monthly monetary policy. Repo rate, right? Repo rate 4%. Reverse repo rate 3.35%. 10,000 crore 10,000 crore additional liquidity, 10,000 crore additional liquidity, and additional liquidity to NHB, and NAVAT, to NHB and NAVAT, to NHB and NAVAT. Gold loan 90% of the value, 90% of the value. Previously 75% of the value. Previously 75% of the value. Retail inflation, it is 6.09%. Remember, RBI प्रति 2 मास रे थरे monetary policy develop कराए. Repo rate थिला 4%, reverse repo थिला 4%, reverse repo 3.35%, 3.35%. Your additional liquidity to NHB, NHB 10,000 crore, additional liquidity to NHB 10,000 crore, another liquidity to the 10,000 crore. Gold loan 90% of the value, previously it is 75%. Agru gold loan our agricultural sector open all the sectors, right? But rate remains the same. Retail inflation 6.09%. Retail inflation 6.09%. It means meat, cereal, fish, pulse, all the food item rate body 6.09%. 6.09%. Clear? Go to the next. Like a National Bank of Bahrain, Co-Bank, National Bank of Bahrain, select Infosys, National Bank of Bahrain recently selected Infosys, to transform into digital format. Means totally the digitally transfer କରିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି. Next, MSME सक्षम, सक्षम, SKSHM, MSME सक्षम. It is a portal launched by SIDBI. It is a portal launched by SIDBI and Civil. It is launched by SIDBI and Civil. MSME Sakhyam, it is a portal launched by SIDBI and Civil. MSME Sakhyam, it is a portal launched by SIDBI and Civil. It is launched by SIDBI and Civil. Right, that is called MSME Sakhyam. It is for MSME sector. MobiKwik, MobiKwik, launched the mpay.me, a personalized UPI payment link. It is a personalized UPI payment link. It is a personalized UPI payment link. MobiKwik is launched by mpay.me. It is a personalized UPI payment link. It is a personalized UPI payment link. Our score is over. Go to the now. Go to the next one. Right. International news, certain international news of August. International news of August. August kon international news achi. August international news. Go to the next. Apple become the first US company Apple become the first US company to reach 2 trillion market capital. 2 trillion market capital. Apple become the first US company to reach the 2 trillion market capital. 2 trillion market capital. Right. It is the second company to do so. Second company to do so. The first company is Saudi Aramco. The first company is Saudi Aramco. First company is to Saudi Aramco. Go to the next. Saudi Aramco. Shinzo Abe, Shinzo. Shinzo Abe resigned as the Prime Minister of Japan. As the Prime Minister of Japan. Shinzo Abe as the Prime Minister of Japan. Right. For the health ground. Shinzo Abe, the Prime Minister of Japan, for the health ground. Go to the next. India, Japan, and Australia. Japan to launch the supply chain. Of resilience initiative to counter China. India, Japan, and Australia. India, Japan, to launch the supply chain resilience initiative to counter China. Go to the next. Clear. Next leka. Qasim Soleimani. What do you mean by Qasim Soleimani? Qasim, Qassem, Qasim Soleimani, Soleimani. Who is this Qasim Soleimani? Anybody? Qasim Soleimani. It's a Qasim Soleimani is a ballistic cruise missile developed by Iran. Qasim Soleimani is a ballistic cruise missile developed by Iran. Cruise missile developed by Iran. Developed by Iran. Go to the next. Striking range. What is the striking range? Striking range is 1400 kilometer. striking range 1400 kilometer, right? Barak nuclear plant, like a Barak nuclear plant, Barak nuclear plant. Barak nuclear plant, UAE. Barak nuclear plant, UAE. Barak nuclear plant, power plant, UAE. Barak nuclear power plant, UAE. Barak nuclear power plant, UAE. Barak nuclear power plant, it is UAE. UAE, right? Clear. It is the first in Arab world. It is the first in Arab world. Arab rajati country achi ta vitre first eta nuclear power plant. Nuclear power plant. Go to the next. Go to the next. Noor Inayat Khan. Noor Inayat Khan. Who is this fellow Noor Inayat Khan? First Indian origin women. First Indian origin women. To get the memorial plaque. Memorial plaque in London. In London, Noor Inayat Khan, first Indian origin women to get the memorial plaque in London. All right, go to the next. Go to the next. Go to the next one. Nirman Sri. What is Nirman Sri? Nirman. What is Nirman Sri? Nirman Sri. Right, launched by European Union. Launched by European Union to skill the women. To skill the women in housing sector. In housing sector. Nirman Sri launched by European Union to skill the women in housing sector. To skill the women in housing sector. Right. Skill the women in housing sector. It is this project is implemented. Important. This project is implemented. Project is implemented. This project is implemented. This project is implemented. Bid and Osmanabad district. Osmanabad district of Maharashtra. Bid and Osmanabad district of Maharashtra. And Dhenkanal and Jajpur district of Orissa. Dhenkanal district, Dhenkanal district, number 3rd, Jajpur district, Dhenkanal, Jajpur district, and Bid, Osmanabad district, Nirman Sri. It is under the Nirman Sri. Clear? Go to the next. Like a peace agreement. Peace agreement signed between. Peace agreement signed between. Peace agreement signed between UAE and Israel. UAE and Israel. Peace agreement signed between UAE and Israel. peace agreement signed between UAE and Israel. Israel clear lekha Israel lekha Benjamin Netanyahu Benjamin Netanyahu Benjamin Netanyahu Benjamin Netanyahu PM of Israel Benjamin Netanyahu PM of Israel Benjamin Netanyahu Prime Minister of Israel Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed and Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Nahyan Nahyan Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi it is called as this agreement is called as Abraham Accord Abraham Agreement or Accord this is called as the Abraham Agreement or Accord tourism केमती डेवलप करिवो सिक्योरिटी केमती डेवलप करिवो सब आधेर अछि tourism केमती डेवलप करिवो सिक्योरिटी केमती डेवलप करिवो let's go to the next arrows 2 what is arrow 2 it is an advanced missile defense system advanced missile defense system advanced missile defense system developed by Israel and USA 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 Israel and USA developed by Israel and USA developed by Israel and USA go to the next कौन अछि तापरे Israel and USA निमासी go to the next Sputnik V Sputnik Sputnik V world's first C-19 vaccine world's first C-19 vaccine world's first C-19 vaccine developed by Russia Sputnik V world's first C-19 vaccine developed by Russia right it is developed by Gamaleya Institute developed by Gamaleya 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 Institute Gamaleya Institute of Russia Gamaleya Institute of Russia Russia is the first country Russia is the first country to register for COVID-19 C-19 vaccine. Russia is the first country to register for C-19 vaccine. Russia is registered for C-19 vaccine. C-19 vaccine. Clear C-19 vaccine. Go to the next. First country जे कि C-19 vaccine ପାଇଁ କରିଛି. Next ଲେଖ. Walter Roger Marcus. Walter Roger Marcos Ruiz Walter Roger Martos Ruiz. Walter Roger Martos. Walter Ruiz, new Prime Minister of Peru, new PM of Peru. What is the capital of Peru? Lima. Capital of Peru, Lima. Capital of Peru, Lima. Previously, Pedro Alvaro Catargino Bellido. Pedro, Pedro, Pedro Alvaro, Albaro, Alvaro Catarino, Cetrino, Catarino Bellido, Bellido, Bellido. Pedro Alvaro Catarino Bellido, Pelvero Adaro Catalino Bellido, Pelvero Alado Catalino Bellido, Pelvero Aldaro Catarino Bellido. Right, go to the next. New Prime Minister of Peru, new Prime Minister of Peru. Go to the next. President of Peru, who is the President of Peru? Anybody? Martina, M-A-R-T-N, Martin Vizcarra, Vizcarra, Vizcarra. Martina Vizcarra, V-I-Z, Martina Vizcarra, V-I-Z-C-A-R-R-A, Martina Vizcarra, Martina Vizcarra, Martina Vizcarra. Next. Hassan Diab resign. Hassan, H-A-S-S-N, Hassan Diab, D-I-A-B, Diab resign. Hassan Diab resign. Prime Minister of Lebanon. Prime Minister of Lebanon. Prime Minister of Lebanon. Right, for the Beirut blast. From the Beirut blast. From the Beirut blast. Hassan Diab resigned. Prime Minister of Lebanon from the Beirut blast. Prime Minister of Lebanon from the Beirut blast. Prime Minister of Lebanon from the Beirut blast. Mohammed Ould Bilal. Mohammed Ould, O-U-L-D, Ould Bilal, B-I-L-L, Bilal. New Prime Minister of M-A-U-R-I, Mauritania. Mohammed Ould Bilal, new Prime Minister of Mauritania. New Prime Minister of Mauritania. President, who is the present President? Mohammed, who is the present President? Mohammed Ould, Dhauani, Gadunia. Mohammed Ould Gadunia, Dhauania. Go to the next. Go to the next. Mauritius declared state of environmental emergency after massive oil spill. Mauritius declared state of environmental emergency after the massive oil spill. Both oil spillage in Indian Ocean. In Indian Ocean. Go to the next. Next one is Sri Lankan parliamentary election. Sri Lankan parliamentary election. Sri Lankan parliamentary election. Right, owned by SLPP, What is SLPP? Sri Lanka People's Party. Sri Lanka's People Party. Sri Lankan parliamentary election win by SLPP, Sri Lankan People's Party. Sri Lankan People's Party. 145 out of 225. Total seat hochi 225. That is jiti chikete 145. Right. President of SLP. President of SLP. Mahinda Rajpaksa. Mahinda Rajpaksa. President hoji Mahinda Rajpaksa. Mahinda Rajpaksa. SLP. Go to the next. Go to the next. TikTok. TikTok ban from TikTok. TikTok banned by US Senate. TikTok banned by US Senate. TikTok banned by US Senate. Right? Record. Tick-borne ASFTS virus re-emerges in China. Re-emerges in China. Tick-borne ना मु प्रेसिडेंट कहली से पॉलिटिकल पार्टी रो राइट हबा मु प्रेसिडेंट तांगर कहनी मु प्रेसिडेंट कहली से जो एसएलपीपी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी सरजा मु से एसएलपी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी रो प्रेसिडेंट कहली श्रीलंका रो प्रेसिडेंट कहनी राइट श्रीलंका प्रेसिडेंट मु कहनी मु से पॉलिटिकल पार्टी रो प्रेसिडेंट कहली tick-borne SFT virus re-emerges in China. Re-emerges in China. It is human to human transmission. The monitor transmission. Kooti mile East China. Kooti mile East China. It is from East China. East China. Okay. Go to the next. Go to the next. Okay. PM will inaugurate Supreme Court building of Mauritius. Supreme Court building of Mauritius. PM will inaugurate Supreme Court building of Mauritius. Right. What is the Mauritius capital? Capital of Mauritius. Port of Louis. Port Louis. Capital of Mauritius. Port Louis. Capital of Mauritius. Port of Louis. Capital of Mauritius is Port of Louis. Capital of Mauritius is Port of Louis. Sixth BRICS environmental minister. Sixth BRICS environment minister. Sixth BRICS environment minister meeting. Sixth BRICS environment minister chaired by Russia. Chaired by Russia. Sixth BRICS environmental meeting chaired by Russia. Chaired by Russia. It is organized by Russia. It is organized by Russia. It is organized by Russia. NDC. What is NDC? Nationally determined contribution. Nationally determined contribution. TIA. What is it? TIA. Transport initiative. Transport initiative for Asia. Transport initiative for Asia. Niti Aayog. NITI. Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog launched the NDC and TIA India component. India component. Niti Aayog launched the NDC and TIA India component. India component. Go to the next. India component. 8th East Asia Summit. 8th East Asia Summit. 8th East Asia Summit. Piyush Goyal. Right. 8th East Asia Summit. Attended by Piyush Goyal. Attended by Piyush Goyal. 8th East Asia Summit attended by Piyush Goyal. Chairman Tran Tuan Anna. Tran Tuan Anna. Repeat alanike. Tran Tuan Anna. Bode repeat alanike. Kohuna already repeat arambalani. Right? August repeat arambalani. Kei kohuna bhi mu dakuchi. Hare pila mane. Kendi aba. Endi na kailu. तो मु तुम्हारा सेप्टेम्बर छाड़देली अगस्त छाड़देली मु तुम्हारा सेप्टेम्बर छाड़देली अगस्त 20 छाड़देली अगस्त और सेप्टेम्बर छाड़देली गो टू द नेक्स्ट go to the next come to the July come to the now July right come to the July right 2 months is over now come to the July Ankikhada Bridge ANJIKHAD Bridge Ankikhada Bridge Indian Railways fast cable bridge Indian Railways fast cable bridge Indian Railways fast cable bridge set up in Jammu and Kashmir set up in J&K Ankikhada Bridge Indian Railway is the fast cable bridge set up in Jammu and Kashmir. It will connect Katra. It will connect Katra to Baramulla. Katra to Baramulla. Connect Katra to Baramulla. It is over Chenab River. Over Chenab River. Over Chenab River. Right, July. ठीक अच्छी ना किसी problem अच्छी को you people are enjoying or not. I don't know whether you people are enjoying or not. You are satisfied or not. Thank you. Reaction to Asuni. Okay, go to the next. Clear? All right. Clear. Go to the next. Ankdebi, Chenab River, Managita. Reimagine campaign. Reimagine campaign. Reimagine campaign. Anybody? Reimagine campaign. UNICEF partner with FICCI. UNICEF partner with FICCI. UNICEF partner with FICCI to launch the reimagining campaign. Reimagine campaign. Objective. What is the objective? Objective to support. Objective to support the most vulnerable population and children during COVID-19. Reimagine campaign UNICEF plus FICCI objective to support the most vulnerable population and children during the COVID-19. Next lekha SUDH SHUDH What is Sudh? It is launched by IIT Kanpur. It is launched by IIT Kanpur to develop UV sanitization device to disinfect the room, to disinfect the room in 15 minutes, to disinfect the room in 15 minutes. So IIT Kanpur developed the UV sanitization device to disinfect the room in 15 minutes, to disinfect the room in 15 minutes, to disinfect the rooms in 15 minutes. Corosure, Corosure. It is the world's most affordable C19, world's most affordable C19 kit, world's most affordable C19 kit, launched by India. It is launched by world's most affordable C19 kit, launched by India. It is launched by India. Price 399 rupees. Price 399 rupees. Price 399 rupees. DCGI approves India's first homemade pneumonia pneumonia vaccine. DCGI approved India's first homemade pneumonia vaccine. What is DCGI? Drug Controller General of India. Drugs Controller General of India. Drugs Controller General of India. SBANIDHI. What is this? Right. Ranked 1 Madhya Pradesh. Ranked 1 Madhya Pradesh. Ranked 1 Madhya Pradesh. Right. For street vendor. It is for street vendor. The scheme is for street vendor. Scheme ta kaha pai ache ke street vendors mananga pai ache. Street vendor launched by or funded by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Housing and Urban Affairs. Right. Loan amount 10,000 rupees. Loan amount 10,000 rupees. Loan amount 10,000 rupees. It's a interest-free loan. It's a interest-free loan. Jibika Chaliba Darkar. Right. It is launched by Madhya Pradesh for street vendor, funded by Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. Loan amount 10,000. It's an interest-free loan. It's an interest-free loan. Clear. Go to the next. P7 heavy drop system. P7 heavy drop system. P7 heavy drop system. Developed by DRDO. Developed by DRDO. P7 heavy drop system developed by DRDO. P7 heavy drop system developed by DRDO. It is developed by DRDO. Like manufactured by L&T. Manufactured by L&T. Larsen and Toubro. It is manufactured by L&T. It is manufactured by L&T. Go to the next. Like a public health expenditure. Public health expenditure, public health expenditure 2.5% of GDP by 2025. Public health expenditure to 2.5% of GDP by 2025. By 2025. 2025. Right. Chabbar railway project. CHABA, HAR, Chabbar rail projects. Chabbar rail projects. Right. Chabbar rail project. Iran dropped the proposal from India. From India. ये छाबर रेल प्रोजेक्ट अछि इंडिया डेवलप करिया कथा ईरान पाई ईरान एबे मना करूची से डेवलप करिवनी राइट क्लियर go to the next right budget cost what is the budget cost what is the budget cost 400 million what is the budget cost 400 million what is the budget cost 400 million right United Nations high level political forum right दरकार नहीं लका नीति आयोग presents India's second voluntary national review at United Nations. At United Nations high level political forum. High level political forum on sustainable development 2020. Niti Aayog present India's second voluntary national level review at United Nations high level political forum on sustainable development 2020 on sustainable development 2020 on sustainable development 2020 go to the next sustainable development 2020 go to the next Dr. Rajiv Kumar who is Dr. Rajiv Kumar Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog, Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog. Rajiv Kumar is the Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog. Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog. Next. Like India's top trading partner. India's top trading partner. India's top trading partner, USA. India's top trading partner, USA, for second year. India's top trading partner for second year. US is the India's top trading partner for the second year. Go to the next. India's first e-Lok Adalat. India's first e-Lok Adalat. India's first e-Lok Adalat. Chhattisgarh government. India's first e-Lok Adalat. Chhattisgarh government. Chief Justice of Chhattisgarh. जानिबा दरकार लोक अदालत चिफ जस्टिस जानिबा दरकार PR रामचंद्र मेनन India's first e-Lok Adalat Chhattisgarh government chief justice of Chhattisgarh PR Ramchandra Menon P.R. Ramchandra Menon. ATL app, ATL app launch for school student, launch for school student, launch for school. ATL app launch for school student. ATL app launch for school student. It is developed by Niti Aayog. Developed by Niti Aayog. It is developed by Niti Aayog. It is developed by Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog. Clear? Niti Aayog and developed by Niti Aayog and Pledgemo. Plezmo. Pledgemo. What is Pledgemo? It is a startup company. What is Pledgemo? It is a startup company. It's a startup company. Go to the next. All India Tiger Census 2018. 2018. All India Tiger Census 2018. Clear? 2018. Right. Number of tigers 76651. 76651. These are the number of tigers. Number of tigers. Number of tigers. Go to the next. White paper launch for recommendations on immediate technology and policy impetus to make India Atmanirbhar. Make India Atmanirbhar. White paper launched for recommendation of immediate technology and policy impetus to make India Atmanirbhar. It is prepared by TIFSC. Prepared by TIFSC. Technology information forecasting, and assessment council. Right. The objective of white paper. Number one, focused intervention for making India post COVID-19. Number two, active pharmaceuticals, active pharma ingredients just like status, issues, technology readiness and challenges. Technology readiness and challenges. Status, issue, technology readiness and challenge. Technology readiness and challenge. AI based ASEM digital platform digital platform, AI based AACM digital platform, digital launched by government, launched by government. What is ASEM? What do you mean by ASEM? ASEM का मतलब क्या है? आत्मनिर्भर, आत्मनिर्भर skilled employee, skilled employee, employer mapping, 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 mapping. It is managed by NSDP. It is managed by Podiba, managed by NS. It is managed by NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation, and National Skill Development. Right. Go to the next. National Skill Development Corporation. Go to it deals with artificial intelligence. 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 Asia's largest and world's second largest data center, Mumbai. Asia's largest and world's second largest data center, Mumbai. Asia's largest and second largest data center, Mumbai. Asia's largest and world's second largest data center in Mumbai. In Mumbai. Go to the next. Like a startup state startup policy. State Startup Policy 2020. State Startup Policy UP. State Startup Policy 2020 UP. It is launched by UP. It is launched by UP. Launched by UP. Go to the next. Top market borrowings. Top market borrowings. Top market borrowing. Number 1 Tamil Nadu. सबुठु अधिका मार्केट रु किए बरो करछि तमिलनाडु 30,500 crore 30,500 कोटी टंका बरो करछि किए तमिलनाडु right in 2021 in 2021 right 20 it is 17% total market role जति के छि तर 17% केवल तमिलनाडु करिछि second one is महाराष्ट्र जिते बड़ा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन सेते अधिका लोन करिताते आमे लोन करबा को डरुचे तेनु आगु को बढ़ी पारुने आमे लोन करबा को डरुचे तेनु आगु को बढ़ी पारुने go to the next clear India Global Week India Global Week 2020 India Global Week 2020 9th of July India Global Week 2020 9th of July 9th of July India Global Week 2020 9th of July 9th of July Minister on Climate Ministerial on Climate Action Ministerial on Climate Action Prakash Javadekar Ministerial on Climate Action by Prakash Javadekar launched by Prakash Javadekar go to the next LPG connection to all household, LPG connection to all household in India, all household in India. LPG connection to all household in India. Himachal Pradesh. LPG connection to all household in India. Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh. Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, Joy Ram Thakur. Joy Ram Thakur. Joy Ram Thakur. Himachal Pradesh, Joy Ram Thakur. Joy Ram Thakur. Go to the next. Go to the next. Joy Ram Thakur. Asia's largest solar power plant. 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 Asia's largest solar power. Rewa district of Madhya Pradesh. Asia's largest solar power plant, Rewa district of Madhya Pradesh. Rewa districts of Madhya Pradesh. Like a fast NP drone flight like India. Fast NPNT drone flight India. MTNT drone flight India. What is NPNT? Non-permission, no takeoff. No permission, and no takeoff. No permission 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 and no takeoff. Right? Clear? Clear. It is an unmanned aerial vehicle. It is an unmanned aerial vehicle. Right? Unmanned aerial vehicle. Developed by QUIDIC, QUIDICH, QUIDIC with DFI. QUIDIC got a company plus DFI. What is DFI? Drone Federation of India. What is DFI? Drone Federation of India. What is DFI? Drone Federation of India. Drone Federation of India. Balram Yojana. Balram Yojana. Balram Yojana. Launched by Odisha government. Launched by Odisha government to provide crop loan. To provide crop loan. To provide crop loan. Balram Yojana launched by Odisha government to provide crop loan. To provide crop loan. Right? For the landless farmer. For the landless farmer. For the landless farmer. Right? It is launched by NABARD. This scheme is launched in collaboration with NABARD. Odisha government in collaboration with NABARD. Amount budget kete tanga budget heiche 1040 crore in 2 years. Balram Yojana launched by Odisha government to provide crop loan to the landless farmer. NABARD in collaboration with NABARD. Budget is 1040 crores. Budget is 1040 crore. Balram Yojana. Go to the next. Element. What is elements? ELYMENTS. What do you mean by elements? Anybody? First Indian social media super app. 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 Like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. Like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. Right? It is developed by Sumeru Software. It is developed by Sumeru, SUMERU, Sumeru Software Solution Private Limited, Sumeru Software Solution Private Limited, Sumeru Software Solution Private Limited, private. It's an Indian company. It is just like Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. Like a Swachha Sarvekan SBR, Sarvekan, right? Swachha. It is conducted by. It is launched in 8 languages. Ketra language launch it is launched by MOHUA, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Maharashtra government and UKIBC signed the MOU. Maharashtra government and UKIBC signed the MOU. For the industrial infrastructure development. For industrial infrastructure development. For industrial infrastructure development. For industrial infrastructure development. Clear. Go to the next. Mobile Master J. Developed by IIT Kanpur for virtual classroom teaching. For the virtual classroom teaching. Mobile Master J, developed by IIT Kanpur for virtual classroom teaching. For the virtual classroom teaching. Mobile Master J for the virtual classroom teaching. Drug Discovery Hackathon. Drug Discovery Hackathon 2020. It is launched by HRD Minister. It is launched by HRD Minister. Go to the next. Bharat Global Program for Indian. Bharat Global Program for Indian MSME. For Indian MSME. SAP launched the Global Bharat Program for Indian MSME. Global Bharat Program for the Indian MSME. Global Bharat Program for Indian MSME. Global Bharat Program for the Indian MSME. Covaxin. Right, launch. The Bharat Biotech plus ICMR for ICMR. It is developed by Bharat Biotech and ICMR. माने कहितले अगस्त 15 रु डेवलप कर देबे. अगस्त 15 रु डेवलप करिबा कहिकरी एबे जाके भी डेवलप करि पारी. Okay, that is not HRD Minister, that is Education Minister. HRD Minister is now called as the Education Minister. HRD is now called as the Education Minister. HRD minister is now called as the education minister. Health minister. Go to the next. Pradhan, next Matsya, MATSY, Matsya Sampada, launched by Giriraj Singh, launched by Giriraj Giriraj Singh, launched by Giriraj Singh, launched by Giriraj Singh, Giriraj Singh. He is the Union Minister for Fisheries, Union Minister for Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Union Minister for Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy. India's first maritime cluster, India's first maritime cluster, India's first maritime cluster, Goa. It is called as the Konkan Maritime Cluster, KON, Konkan Maritime Cluster, Konkan Maritime Cluster, Konkan Maritime Cluster. Go to the next. At one click, at one click, at one click. Launched by Gujarat government, launched by Gujarat government, launched by Gujarat government, cost of 1369 crore. It is an online cash aid for MSME and textile at one click, launched by Gujarat government. Is an online cash aid for MSME and textile sector, for the MSME and textile sector, for the MSME and textile sector. Dream Kerala projects, Dream Kerala projects, Dream Kerala projects, launched by Kerala government and launched by Kerala government, launched by Kerala government. Dream Kerala project launched by Kerala governments. Go to the next. Go to the next. Kerala. Bharat Biotech Vaccine. Bharat Biotech Vaccine approved by DGCI for clinical trial. For clinical trial. For clinical trial. Project Platina. Project Platina. What is Project Platina? What is Project Platina? Launched by Maharashtra government. Launched by Maharashtra government. Maharashtra government. It is the largest plasma therapy. Largest plasma therapy. Launched by largest plasma therapy. It is launched by largest plasma therapy. Launched by largest plasma therapy. Sports. Like India's Sports of July. India's 4 into 400-meter relay silver medal at 2018 Asian Games, upgraded to gold. India's 4x400 relay silver medal at 2018 Asian Games upgraded to gold, upgraded to gold, upgraded to gold, upgraded to gold, right? Upgraded to next like a Hello India Youth Game, Hello India Youth Game 2021 Haryana. Hello India Youth Game 2021 Haryana. Hello India Youth Game 2021 Haryana. This is the fourth edition. Ket number edition Hello Game fourth edition. Ket number Hello Game. This is fourth edition. This is fourth edition. Fourth edition. This is the fourth edition Hello India Game. Go to the next. Go to the next. Go to the next. Clear. Next lekha. Ballon d'Or Award. Ballon d'Or 2020. Cancelled for first time. Cancelled for first time. Ballon d'Or 2020. Cancelled for first time. It is given by France. This award given by France. First time by Ballon d'Or award cancel kara jaichi. Alright, lacks of sufficient and fair condition. Lack of sufficient and fair condition. ICC Men's T20 World Cup postponed. ICC Men T20 World Cup postponed. Lewis Hamilton 2020 Hungarian GP HUNGARIN Hungarian Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton 2020 Hungarian Grand Prix. Mercedes and Great Britain. Mercedes and Great Britain. Mercedes and Great Britain. Mercedes and Great Britain. FIFA World Cup 2022. FIFA World Cup 2022 Qatar. FIFA World Cup 2022 Qatar. FIFA World Cup 2022 Qatar. India's rank 108. Football le India rank kete 108. Right? बहुत तले अच्छे हमें rank रे. तापाय हम condition भी दाई, हम preparation भी दाई. हमें सदाबले चाहिए पिला मानू को कौन डॉक्टर्स किंबा इंजीनियर करिवा पाई. तेणु obviously sports personality बाहरी परिबे नहीं. Go to the next. Lewis Hamilton again on Lewis Hamilton again on Styrian STYRIN Styrian Grand Prix. Styrian Grand Prix. Styrian Grand Prix. Right? It is organized Styrian Spielberg. It is organized in Spielberg, Austria. It is organized in Spielberg, Austria. Lewis Hamilton won the Styrian Grand Prix, Spielberg, Austria. Like a G. Akash. Who is this fellow? G. Akash. 66th GM of India. 66th GM of India. Steve Akash is the 66th GM of India. Australian Grand Prix 2020. Australian Grand Prix. Valtteri Valtteri Bottas. Mercedes and Finland. Valtteri Bottas, Mercedes and Finland. Mercedes, गाड़ी name Mercedes, country name Finland. Lindan, one of the famous player, got dead. Lindan got dead. Who is this fellow Lindan? Two-time Olympic badminton player. Two-time Olympic badminton player Lindan. Sorry, Baba. Lindan retired. Sorry, dead koideli Baba. Right, retired. Lindan retired. Two-time Olympic badminton champion. From which country? China. He is from China. 2008 Olympics and 2012 Olympic. 2012 Olympic gold medal. 2012 Olympic gold medal. Right? Sarabjit Jao पढ़ी आउ के react करूना ना सब जानी के react करना. Science and technology. Science and technology. Mars mission. Right, launched by NASA in February 2021. From February 2021. Clear, next record. ISRO launch Brazil's Amazonia 1 Earth observation satellite on PSLV. ISRO launched Brazil's Amazonia 1 Earth observation satellite on PSLV. ISRO launched Brazil's Amazonia's first Earth observation satellite on PSLV, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. Go to the next. Google Plus. Right. It is now called as Google Current. Google Plus is now called as Google Currents. Google Plus is now called as the Google Currents. Google Currents. Like ISRO to release space policy and space activities bill soon. ISRO to release space policy and space activities bill soon. Space activities bill soon. Who is the chairman of ISRO? K. Sivan. Chairman of ISRO, K. Sivan. GeoMeet launched by Reliance for unlimited free conferencing app. GeoMeet launched Reliance unlimited free conferencing app. Like a Phobos, 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 the largest and closest moon of Mars. It is launched by ISRO. First largest and closest moon of ISRO. Launched by Mars. What is MOM? Mars orbiter mission, Mars orbiter mission, Mars orbiter mission, Mars orbiter mission, Mars orbiter mission. Next, death. Kumkum, who is Kumkum, associates with Bollywood. Kumkum associates with Bollywood. Kumkum associates with Bollywood. Kumkum associates with Bollywood. Parvez Khan. Parvez Khan. Bracket record dead. Actor, director of Bollywood. Actor, director of Bollywood. Actor, director of Bollywood. Achyut Rao. Achyut, Achyut Rao. Bracket record dead. Achyut Rao. Bracket record dead. Child welfare activist, child welfare activist, Achyut Rao, child welfare activist. Founder and president of Balala Hakula Sangam, Balala Hakula Sangam, Balala Hakula Sangam, Balala Hakula. In 1984, in 1984, in 1984, go to the next. Olivia D.E. Habill, Habillan, Habilan, dead. Who is this fellow? Two-time Oscar winner, two-time Oscar winner, two-time Oscar. Right, clear. Benjamin Mkapa, Benjamin B-E-N-J-A-M-N, Benjamin Mkapa, M-A-K-A-P-A, Mkapa, dead. Benjamin Mkapa, dead. Former President of Tanzania, former President of Tanzania, Tanzania, former President of Tanzania, former President of Tanzania. Next, former President of Tanzania. Barry German, who is this fellow? Barry German, Barry, B-A-R-R-I, Barry German, G-A-R-M-N, Barry German. Who is this fellow? Barry German, dead. Australian Test cricketer, Australian Test cricketer. Barry German, the Australian Test cricketer. Barry German, the Australian Test cricketer. Next, Test cricketer. Go to the next. Lalji Tandon. Lalji Tandon, dead. Lalji Tandon, dead. The governor of MP. Lalji Tandon, the governor of NP. The governor of MP. Dead. The governor of MP. Right. Right. Interim ke roile Bartaman. Your Anandi Ben Patel. Anandi Ben Patel. Lalji Tandon, dead. Governor of MP. Interim. Anandi Ben Patel. Anandi Ben Patel is the UP governor. Anandi Ben Patel is the UP governor. Anandi Ben Patel is the UP governor. C.S. Seshadri. C.S. Seshadri. S-E-S-H-A-D-R-I. Seshadri. Brakeleka, dead. Seshadri, dead. Famous mathematician. He is a famous mathematician. He's a famous mathematician. Se कौन करते Seshadri constant से करते Seshadri S-E-S-H-A-D-R-I Seshadri. छोटे जिनसो करते Seshadri consonant Seshadri constant. Seshadri constant. So the jinsa katle Seshadri algebraic रे पाइतले. What right? Go to the next. Ramesh Tikaram. Who is this Ramesh Tikaram? Anybody? Who is this Ramesh Tikaram? Ramesh Tikaram. Who is this Ramesh Tikaram? Tikaram. Ramesh Tikaram. Dead. Like a para बैडमिंटन पारा माने नॉर्मली जो मानकर हाथों गोड़ा नता है देखा जा नता है ऑन द पिच पारा बैडमिंटन पारा बैडमिंटन अर्जुन अवार्ड 2002 और आउट रिकॉर्ड फर्स्ट para athlete to got the Arjun Award. So the famous बैडमिंटन प्लेयर तांकर डेथ हो जाइए तांको वर्तमान अर्जुन अवार्ड दिया इतला 2002 रे फर्स्ट इंडियन टू फर्स्ट para athlete to got the Arjun Award. First para athlete to got the Arjun Award. First para athlete to got the clear पे रखुजे तिकरे right रखुजे आज इवनिंग रे भेटिबा वेरी डू अन टिके मोर एक्चुअली देहडा भल नाही तेनु मु टिके माने ब्रेक नहीं जाउची कना जदी बेसी देह खराब हे जो टोटली माने किछि करि हबनी तेनु मु टिके ब्रेक नहीं जाइतले आज इवनिंग रे हमें आउथरे क्लासेस करिबा वेरी डू अन आज इवनिंग रे आउथरे क्लास करिबा